Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too.
Oh,
Elsa.
shit.
You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
What the hell's going on
Haven't
here?
been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
Ah, the policeman from the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. It's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Yeah,
Cole and
okay.
Jack are working on that case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No, he works for the district attorney.
What?
He's a special investigator. I thought you didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating.
You're fucked.
You look pale.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
We're gonna get this slimy son of a bitch.
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped.
Wonder how many people I can get with that fucking syringe. They keep falling for it. Let me get her now, too.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa.
He's gonna smash her with the freaking globe?
I've always so enjoyed our conversation.
Boosh! Oh, man. I love this fucking
I
thing.
can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman, and Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
Oh, shit. It's the guy who sets the fires. He went after the doctor. Holy shit. Oh. He killed him.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over.
Oh, shit.
All your sins will be forgiven in the next life.
Wow. What's he gonna do with her? He's gonna take her away. Alright. Well, to be honest, she's probably better off with him, because that doctor was gonna fucking kill her. And that was the end of the snow globe killer. You only killed people by smashing a large spherical snow globe in their head. A different kind of war. The War of the Roses.
Gotta be one of these places. The arsonist's a bug sprayer. He must have worked at one of these joints.
Alright, let's check out these three places. Alright, so which location should we go to first? Might as well go to the first one. He didn't even clean himself up. He's still shot and covered in blood. What the fuck? He's running around with a bullet in his arm.
How many guys you have working here, Pop?
Who's asking, son?
It could be official or unofficial. Depends on how you want to play it.
You should get to a hospital, son. That arm of yours appears to be letting in daylight.
Save the pity for the other guys. They're the ones who need it. I'm looking for a big cowboy who works pest control. Does he work here?
We don't have anyone like that here.
You sure? I'm not the type of guy you want coming back.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Another newspaper. What the hell? Peterson pledges to clean up the LAPD. That's the DA, right? Oh, they found his body.
What have you got?
Looks like a drug overdose.
Get away from him, Phelps. This is my case.
Oh, fuck
Shut
this guy.
your fucking mouth! Since when does a bagman work a case?
I knew this creep was in on the morphine heist. Victim of his own product.
Hey, detective! Can we back it off a notch? This is getting out of hand.
Time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is the time to be quiet, son.
Courtney Sheldon was a corpsman, Roy. He served his country. He went out with a medical kit and an Army 45 into places that made the Valley of Death look like a picnic. He was either naive enough or dumb enough to get involved in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, along with the mayor, the DA, Monroe, and a certain crooked cop. He was involved in the morphine heist, but he has a puncture wound in his jugular, which makes this a murder case. He was a better man than you'll ever know. You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
Good. Do
You
it.
finally lost it, partner.
I have a pretty good idea why Sheldon's dead. And I know about Monroe. Your vast, corrupt future is draining away as we speak.
I got better things to do than argue the rub with you.
Stay with him until the coroner gets here. Make sure technical services bags the evidence. If you let this creep anywhere near it, I'll come looking for you.
Yes, sir.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going round.
Thanks, Herschel.
That was pretty cool that happened. You bop dop ba da ba dee bop. What the hell is that shit? Is that supposed to be music? You bop dop ba da ba dee bop, yeah. You bop ba dee bop bop ba dee bop. People listen to that shit? What the hell? I'd rather listen to Lady Gaga than that. All right, you fucking assholes! Tell me what I want to know. Arr! Arr!
The nuclear. What can I do you for?
I work for the DA. I need to speak with an exterminator, big guy with a cowboy accent.
We have only 3 people work here. Me and 2 Mexicans. They're both on the scrawny side.
Thanks for your help.
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of drugs?
What the hell? What's he talking about? Anyway. Yeah, he fucking opened the other door. Ha, fuck you. I'm a dick. Alright. Well, 3rd time's a charm, right? Here we go. 3 strikes, you're out. We gotta find this asshole. Boom, ba da ba dee bop bop. Now I can't get out of my fucking head. I'm gonna be singing that for the next week. Do ma dop scoop bop ball. All this is music. Oh, Quick and reliable service, huh? And they hang their fucking clothes on the door. The hell was that?
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Huh.
Thanks.
Why'd it go black? Oh. Scared me. I thought it crashed or something. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Dr. Fontaine's place.
Cole, you made it. What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room, spine snapped like a twig.
Yeah, I got fucked
The
up.
suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you can do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
All right, let's take a look. Here's his office. Fucking prick. Here we go.
Take your
Hold it.
time. I'll give you and the doctor some privacy.
Leland, listed below are the properties you wanted accounted for. The associate has visited each and made a thorough survey, and from what he tells me, I gather these facilities and residents no longer require the assistance provided by a relocation program. Dr. Fontaine.
Fontaine was having houses burned for Monroe.
Yep. Liability, speak to Curtis. Harlan, this was not our arrangement. Your associate is overstepping his mark. Get him under control or I will take whatever action is necessary.
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. And the doctor lost control.
Huh. The fucking snow globe. Oh!
So much for your foresight, Doctor.
Snap his fucking neck.
Destroyed by a monster of your own creation, Dr. Fontaine. I've heard that story somewhere before.
He's like fucking Dr. Frankenstein. Is in his hand a lighter? IH. Wonder what the hell that means. IH. Or those are the initials of the guy who did it. Oh shit. Says mayor of developer Leland Monroe. He's the face of progress. Yeah, right.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence.
Keep your voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public. We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows.
He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him.
Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
What? Certainly are a cold character, Harlan.
He has a friend called Kelso. He knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruitcake. It's no longer necessary. I'll take care of Jim Kelso.
And we know how that went. He got his ass fucking shot. And I fucked up all the stuff in his mansion. That was pretty good. Got to put bullets in all of his personal stuff. Alright, let's keep investigating. Any other clues? The glass obviously broke right through the back door. Any other clues? Like, where the fuck did this guy come from? What the hell's happening to the frame rate? You saw that? It was a little juddery. I don't see any clues out here. So is there anything else inside I'm supposed to find? Ah, what's this?
Doesn't do anything.
It's nothing. Amazing. Oh shit, here's all the morphine, remember? There we go.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Nothing there, really? Those papers aren't nothing? What the hell? Huh. It's a newspaper, but it's not one that it's a clue or anything. Oh, wait. Oh, they're just here because it's a waiting room. I'll open every goddamn door if I have to. Just to be a dick. Why does this fucking building have so many doors outside? Do you know any building has 4 doors outside? Ah, what's this?
The doctor has been marking this map.
Ah. Something mansion on something boulevard. Huh.
Wood Grove. McCarthy Vista. Arson Heights. Rancho Escondido. Do those names mean anything to you, Herschel?
Yeah. How come?
Huh. Those are the places that burnt down. Duh. Ta-da! Haha.
Houses all being built in the path of the freeway?
What? Why would you do that?
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
What a
So where does
scam.
Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine.
Huh.
How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead, and Roll nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Alright, it's all coming together now. Eminent domain. That's what it's all about. Have the government buy back the improved value of the land on a super expensive, value for shit houses. Huh. Oh shit. Maybe Kelso shouldn't be doing this with a bullet in his fucking arm all day, Probably a bad idea. We already know this guy's like super strong and crazy out of his fucking mind. But no, it's a Rockstar game, so we know some fucked up shit's gonna happen. It couldn't possibly be like a happy ending. Some fucking fucked up stuff's gonna happen here. I already can tell. Open the fuck up.
Guess nobody's home.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
Fucking full-ass flamethrower. The hell does he need all these beds for? I thought there was something on the shelf there. crawler kill, insect spray. It's it! The smoking gun! The empty pack of cigarettes! This guy's got a shitty fucking house. It's the backyard. Let's check out this from over here. A mirror. What the fuck? Oh my god. This guy's into weapons, isn't he? He's got a giant ass fucking rifle. No way. What are the valves involved with the arson? He fucking left the evidence lying around like an asshole. Oh, it's the origami. This guy's fucking loony. Holy shit. Wow.
Quite a flock you got here, kid.
Huh.
I know those faces. Jesus Christ, I know every one of them.
Why does he have these photos? Huh. Origami crane.
Session.
He liked Heavy Rain. I mean, what's that a session, man? It's a good game. LA River Tunnels.
This guy's a tunnel rat.
Ah, that's how he gets around. No one catches him.
Oh my god, Ira. You poor backwards son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there.
Was that a message he left? Because no one talked back.
This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
All right, looks like we're all going to meet up under the bridge.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K, come in.
Where'd that
Go ahead,
board?
KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River Tunnel system with a hostage.
There you go.
11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
They picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
Oh, wow. All right, we got to help Kelso get to the river tunnel so we can find this fucking crazy son of a bitch and save Elsa. And then, that's all the evidence we'll need. We'll have enough evidence to put everyone away. Oh, look, Heavy Rain. What a coincidence.
That's Kelso's car.
Oh, shit. We gotta help him. We gotta get those guys off his ass.
All units, keep on the reports that the suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, extremely dangerous.
It's a frame job.
Vehicle be disabled immediately if necessary. Except empty force is authorized. Suspect vehicle headed west on Fifth Street. Remain stationary.
Fuck you! That was perfect. That was absolutely perfect.
Jesus Christ. How many cops do these guys are?
All dirty cops.
All units, give new suspect vehicle. 13516. Repeating, shop 13516 is a second suspect vehicle. Described as a green Hudson Commodore. License 301.
That's us.
Reported behaving suspect Jack Kelso.
Oh, shit. Come on, Kelso, don't slow down, you asshole. What are you doing? Fuck you! Haha! I fucked him good. He just got fucked. Alright, I gotta take out this asshole. Ooh, oh my god! Oh, it's a massacre. Holy shit. What the hell? He had a 2x4 in his window. What the hell was that? Of course he did. Holy fucking shit, his car's falling apart, man. Come on, Kelso, you can do it. His car's exploding. Nice, we made it. Try out the fucking train tracks. All right, sweet.
Who's this guy?
Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about?
Right where you are!
Got it?
Got it.
There's Okinawa.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Yes, he is, Chief. You can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
So, you're the new broom, Peterson?
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
I think he might. He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening. What's your offer?
Huh. Alright, so on Kelso. Throw out the gun. It's pretty dreadful. Nice shot, asshole. Completely missed me. Alright, one more dickhead. Come on, you prick. Keep on going. Fuck me. Walk right into this guy. What the hell? Someone's on a fucking pipe or something. Listen to him. Holy shit, I see fire. What's going on up here?
Christ. Just missed.
Oh, it's cold. Holy shit, this is nuts. Oh my god.
Throw out the gun.
Oh, the body's washing her out. Where the fuck do I go here? Oh, there's a ladder, okay. I'm stuck on something. Big fucking pile of shit here in the water. Maybe you should fire instead of talking shit. What a fucking idiot. Well, we just found a shitload of weapons that I can't pick up for some reason.
How long do you think you can hold out?
You dick, I definitely hit him. What the fuck? Kelso to the rescue! Whoa! Someone just got fucking burned alive by the dude with the flamethrower. That's pretty intense. Oh, he burned him too. Look at that. Got them all. What the fuck? How do I get over there?
You can walk out of here or go out in a box. Your choice.
This whole fucking thing's a dead end. Look. Oh, here we go.
What I'm good at.
Wait a minute, aim at the fucking ceiling, you idiot. Oh my god, 4 ball shots. So those 4 ball shots? Yes, aim for the balls. That always works. The hell's going on?
Water's right.
Fuck. I get to that other ladder. Come on, go! What's he doing? He won't go over there, what the fuck? I make it this fucking ladder. Alright, I think I made it. It's the most unrealistic water I've ever seen in my life. The 2 frames of animation.
Fuck you!
Wait, basically an awful lot of bullets. Fucking idiot. Wow, we're gonna catch this son of a bitch alive. He's our only evidence. Fuck. Where the fuck do I go? I can't go here. Fuck. What are you doing? I didn't tell him to do that. What a crazy son of a bitch. Alright, that's where I came from. I gotta go through this other door.
Are you
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do.
Oh, fuck.
Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
But not me.
Huh.
You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
Oh, wow.
I was.
Even knows him.
And Naha.
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
We all fight for God, Ira.
In our own ways.
Crazy SOB.
Not everyone knows it.
Elsa, are you all right? Get away from her! It's all right, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What?
You know this guy?
Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you.
No. Don't.
You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant.
Oh,
that cave full
shit.
of civilians.
It's him.
A hospital.
What is he talking about?
That's what he's trying to forget.
For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better life.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His exit is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
It's gonna kill him. Oh, wow. Crazy fucking killed him. Wow. He went and killed a whole hospital of people. And that's what Phillips couldn't forget. That's what Cole...
What do we do, Lieutenant?
Fucked him up.
Jesus, look at all the kids! The goddamn screaming!
I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty!
Look, come on,
Help! Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Damn! Oh, man. Oh, he shot him! Oh, shit!
Everyone out of here now!
There's Kelso.
Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid
Kelso,
station.
Courtney, they're all there together.
Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me?
Damn.
I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Huh. So it all comes full circle now. It all links together and we know what really happened. But how will it conclude? Will Cole and Elsa make it out?
Killed that man!
He was doing him a favor, Elsa.
Cole, up here. I'll get this crate.
Oh, fuck.
The water is rising.
Oh,
You're
my
first.
God.
Hand her up.
Get out of here. You're not Jack. I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack. Let me help.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, God.
Jump, Cole. Jump for it.
Oh, my God. Holy fuck. Cole just ate the big one. Oh, shit. He sacrificed himself for his own sins in Okinawa. Wow, what an ending. Huh. And that was the end of Detective Cole Phelps. He was a good dude who made one really fucked up mistake.
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero.
Oh, these fucking assholes
who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop wrongly accused who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine. You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Get out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe.
Go to her. Will you, Herschel?
A reformer.
You were never his friend, Jack.
The bad apple from a
guess you're
department
right.
made up of good men.
Herschel?
A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued
I was never
to
his
fight
enemy.
the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life.
Huh, damn. Put a bullet right in this fucking asshole right now, right at the podium.
A good father.
This fucking dick.
And may I say, a good friend.
Damn. Moth to a Flame. Gold trophy. And that's the end of LA Noire. Wow. So the fucking chief of police gets off.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful
Cool music.
face till there's love for me in
So,
it. Give me a
let's talk a little bit. What did I think about this game? I think this game did a lot of stuff right, did a couple things wrong, and overall was a pretty good game. I think that some of the better things about this game, number one, the atmosphere is amazing. You feel like you're in the 1940s. And being able to drive the old style cars and stuff like that is really, really cool. The music is excellent. You could tell this is all music from that time period, and it perfectly fits what's going on. The gameplay, I have to say, when it comes to the facial recognition that they used in this game, it is groundbreaking. It's amazing. The faces look great. It is a shame, though, that for some reason they couldn't put a lot of detail on the faces. It was more like it captured the motion, but the faces were kind of almost like everyone was a baby face. You know what I mean? They didn't have a lot of detail. And I guess that had to do because of the technology is relatively new. I'm sure if they continue to use this, it'll get better over the years. But outstanding voice work and acting by everyone who was in this game. I mean, this is basically like they acted for a movie when it really comes down to it. The interrogations are kind of hit or miss. I think that, yeah, there are some ways to tell what people are saying, if it's a lie or truth or whatever, but there are some times when there's just not enough clues or it's not straightforward enough. Also, it's a little annoying that PlayStation Network was down for a while and I couldn't use the Ask the Community for about half the game, so I couldn't use that intuition point because the PlayStation Network was down, but that's no fault of Rockstar, obviously. They have nothing to do with that.
Some of the things I thought were kind of cheesy. Number one, why is it that everyone who's innocent still fucking runs from you? Because obviously, if you're innocent, why would you run from the police like a lot of these people did in this game? So that was really dumb. And then also, I have to say the gunplay is kind of crappy. I mean, the gunplay is the same exact gunplay since Grand Theft Auto 4, then it was in Red Dead Redemption, now it's in this game. It's the same damn engine. So, if anything, I think that's the one thing that kind of was a letdown. I was hoping there would be some originality in the gunplay, but there was really nothing. And then also the free crime missions are very repetitive, which is why I stopped doing them. They all seem to be the same thing. Either you stop a group of people robbing a bank by shooting them, you chase a car and stop a car, or you chase a guy and catch him and and tackle him or whatever. So, but it does add some variety to the game. The overall story and plot of the game is excellent. I like how a lot of these things linked together and branched together. So yeah, overall, I mean, this is a really good game. It's definitely a game worth playing through, at least once. And, do I think it's Game of the Year material? Right now, I'd probably say this is one of my favorite games of the year, but I'm not so sure I would call it Game of the Year. There were parts where some of the investigations are so repetitive, it's pretty much, it's a cookie cutter. You drive to the crime scene, you walk around looking for evidence, you find a suspect, you interrogate the suspect, and then you're done, and then it's the next case. And it's like, okay, that's great, but at first it was interesting, and then it kind of got repetitive right after the homicide. After the homicides ended and we got to like the vice cases, it started getting really kind of repetitive and boring. But then near the end, when the story starts picking up again and everything ties together, it gets better. So, if anything, my one complaint about the game, I wish there was more to it. I wish it wasn't just the same kind of repetitive stuff. They could have added some more stuff in here, I think, and they didn't do that. So, definitely a good game, a game worth checking out. Great atmosphere, revolutionary technology, decent gameplay, a really good plot. I just wish that it wasn't as repetitive as it was. I think if there's a little bit more variety in the game, it probably would have been my Game of the Year pick so far this year. But as of right now, I'm really thinking it's a good game, but I don't know if it's going to be Game of the Year, especially with a lot of the games that are going to be coming out over the next couple, or this next month of June, and then also with all the blockbusters that are supposedly coming out in the last third of the year, starting in September. So I guess we'll see, but a pretty good effort. Not as good as Red Dead Redemption in my opinion, but still pretty damn good. And it's definitely, like I said, definitely worth a playthrough. I mean, here you go, Aaron Staton, amazing, his acting in this game. I mean, the guy deserves a freaking Oscar. Seriously, it was a really good acting, and it was for a 15 to 20 hour long game as opposed to a 2-hour movie. This guy put a lot of work into this, so that's my opinion on the game. I think it's definitely fun. It's definitely interesting. The story is great. I like the ending, of course. It's a Rockstar game, so they have to give you a fucking depressing ass ending, which is fucking really pisses me off. Just one day, Rockstar, I swear to God, is gonna make a game with a happy ending. I don't know when it's gonna be, but hopefully, maybe they'll make a sequel to the fucking ping pong table tennis game that was a launch title for 360, and it'll have a happy ending or something. So, alright, so that's it. Let's just write out the credits here, and enjoy the music, and watch the end of LA Noire.
And I need something to quench this fire before it becomes.
Oh, one other thing before I forget. I do have DLC cases now that I've downloaded for this game, but it was a shame I couldn't play them during the official playthrough because by the time the PS Store finally went back up, those cases were already, in the past of when I would have done them in the game. But you can choose them from the main menu. So what I'm thinking of doing is, if there's any some downtime or anything like that, I'll go back to this game and I will do some of the DLC cases that I have. So we'll be checking that out a little bit later. Right now there's going to be so many new releases coming out, there's really no time. Holy shit, look at all these people who acted in this movie and did the facial recognition. So many. They even give credit to the person who was R&I on the phone. Wow, that's cool. Now here's all the people who did all the work, all the pedestrian work and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Look at this. All these people got to experience the new technology.
This torched song when I'm burning. I'm burning up for you.
And the score, here we go.
The score is outstanding. I love it. I love the piano theme that plays when before the game's even loaded. I love the fucking the main theme really overarching through the whole game. It's a really good theme. You know, and unlike most movies, since this is such a long production, you actually get to hear it repeatedly during the game, and it really sticks with you, you know? It reminds me of, like, the main song from any epic movie series, like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings. You know, those had their own themes that continuously played throughout those movie series. Well, the same thing with this game. Yeah, check it out. Here's all these real songs from the frickin' 40s. Eager Beaver, Bobby Sock Blues.
I can't stop burning. I'm yearning so much for you.
A little birdie told me.
You struck the sparks. You fire the
My heart is a hobo. Huh, sounds good. Where's that song? Play that one again.
Now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that
Stone Cold dead in the market? When did Stone Cold die? Oh shit. Depth analysis, emotion scan. Revolutionary new technology. Make video, Havoc, which is in every fucking game ever for the past 5 years.
don't leave me burning.
We got lots of plugs here, holy shit.
For you.
Special thanks. That's a lot of special thanks, holy shit. How about SEAL Team 6? You should have put them in there. Give us the freedom to fucking play this game without having to listen to that asshole Osama. Oh shit, what's this? There's more? Okay.
How about this for a headline? Guess which former 6th Marine hero has been promoted in the LAPD? No idea.
Oh, they did the morphine.
You give up?
And they stole it.
Hand over the fucking paper. The Shadow, boys. Our very own Silver Star winning son of a bitch. Phelps?
He didn't die, Jack. He did just fine, and that's all we're going to say about it, right?
The one and only. Look at this picture. Golden boy getting his badge. Wife and kids in tow and looking awful humble in the process.
Well, he's set.
Phony bastard.
I wonder if they've been holding my job for me after all this time.
What job was that?
Mechanic.
Ain't you seen all the war bond movies, Sarge? All the best mechanics is women. You're gonna have to work as a gigolo from here on in.
I was a bus driver in Santa Cruz. You know, no pictures in the papers or medals for me, though.
I can't believe I just went through Petaloo and Okinawa just to go back to being a washing machine mechanic.
How is it that jerks like Phelps get it all?
It doesn't have to be that way, guys.
What are you talking about? It's always gonna be that way.
Do you have any idea what you guys are sitting on?
Yeah, a ship full of Army surplus.
You're sitting on surplus morphine. 2 tons of it.
Ah, it was Courtney's idea.
Can you imagine what that's worth on the streets? Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You're shitting me.
I'm not.
You're talking about stealing it?
Keep your voice down. Do you want to have us all thrown in the brig?
God damn it, Sheldon. You want to go into the dope business?
No. I want to be in the peace dividend business.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I want the guys who fought for a better future to get some share of it. You interested, Jack?
Huh.
Come on, Top. We could all get out from under.
Oh, it's the chance of our lives.
It's everyone or no one, boys.
I'm not having a bar of it, Courtney. You may be the bravest person I have ever met, but I swear to God, trouble follows you around like a pet fucking dog. I thought you wanted to try for medical school.
So what do you want, Jack? What's the future got in store for you?
You guys were all heroes in the war. Every single one of you. Even if your next door neighbor or your wife never know it and don't give a rat's ass. Fuck Phelps and medals and citations and parades. Fuck the public who are bored with returning GIs. I have nothing but respect for what you guys and the rest of the 6th have done.
Inspirational speech time.
You go through with this, and you'll be nothing to me.
They're taking our land, but not our freedom. So he walked away and was not involved in it, and then they went ahead and hit it and stole all the morphine together. Wow. So that's the real full story of what happened. That was a good cutscene. Wow, there's a little Easter egg there for people who didn't watch the credits, but
that's a pretty good thing to tie everything together here at the end of the game. So, all right. So that's LA Noire. Like I said, eventually if I get some downtime, I'll probably go back and do some of the DLC cases, and I wonder if they're going to have any future DLC for it. But pretty good game. Definitely worth something. Definitely worth checking out. And definitely going to be one of the best of the year. What's going on, everyone? DSP here, and welcome to another edition of the Hateful Truth video game reviews. And today we are going to talk about a game that was highly anticipated, very hyped, and I think that a lot of people had high hopes. Some people ended up thinking that this was a very revolutionary game for many different reasons. It did a lot of new things in an interesting way. And some people really love the game. I think some people actually don't like the game. I'm going to give you my fair and honest review about my feelings about everything about this game. I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. And I am talking about the game that there's a lot of confusion about who actually made this game. The name of the game is LA Noire. Now, there is a lot of confusion, first of all, because it says Rockstar Games presents LA Noire. It says Rockstar right on the cover, but the actual truth behind the matter is a lot of the game development was done by a group called Team Bondi, who's based out of Sydney, Australia. Now, Team Bondi did a lot of unique things with this game, including a revolutionary new way to motion capture a person's face. So using this brand new motion capture technology, they were able to isolate a lot of details on the face of a person, and that actually feeds into the gameplay of this game. So what is this game essentially? What it is it's a detective thriller based in LA. I believe it's during the time, the 1940s. And you are a up-and-coming detective named Cole Phelps. And the basic premise of the game is you are starting out on the bottom. You are trying to solve crimes by investigating for clues, interrogating people to get to the bottom of what's going on. Over time, you climb in the ranks and actually get to different desks at the precinct. So you're going to do different things like traffic cases, homicide cases, arson cases, all those kinds of different things going on. And basically, it's a different kind of case, but there's still crimes and still the same basic gameplay. So the premise of the game is you're going to get assigned a case. You're going to drive to the case and have some back and forth witty banter with your partner, whoever your partner may be at the time, depending on what desk at the precinct you're working at. You get to the crime scene. You're going to walk around the crime scene and look for clues. Now, clues are indicated by the controller vibrating when you're near one, and also by an audio cue during the game, like a bling or something, some kind of an orchestral cue. And I have to press X and take a look at this this item. And sometimes you'll pick up an item and you'll say, oh, I wonder what this is. And you'll look around, and all of a sudden you'll turn it to the side. Oh, and there's something inscribed on the side, and that's your clue for the case. So once you sufficiently go through a crime scene and find as many clues as you can, then it's going to be your job to basically find out who should be the suspect for this case. Sometimes it'll be really easy. You'll already have people apprehended who are at the station. Sometimes you have to do more investigation and talk to people and interrogate people, and then you'll actually find out who is the suspect. Now, when you interrogate people, you need to be able to ask the right questions in order to flesh out the right answers. And what you need to do when you ask people questions in this game is really take a real close look at their face. Because like I said, this revolutionary new technology of facial capture allows the actors in this game to actually give very, very subtle tells of what they're saying. So for example, if you ask, where were you at 5 o'clock on Friday? And the guy says, well, okay, I was at the bar. Then if they, hesitated, if they look to the side, if they stroke their face, if they have a tell that says that they're nervous, it means that they're probably lying. And then it's your job to determine whether they're lying, they're telling the truth, or if you want to accuse them actually of a lie, you can actually take a specific clue that maybe you found at the crime scene to prove that they're lying. So for example, if he says, I was at Joe's at 5 o'clock, well, you can accuse him of lying and look at your evidence and say, you have witness testimony that he was at, the supermarket at 5 o'clock. And you say that to him, and then all of a sudden you catch him in his lie. You're like, oh, man. So depending on what you choose, you can either, again, accuse them of a lie. You can doubt what they're saying if you don't have any evidence, but you still saw a tell and maybe a reason that you suspect that they're lying. Or you can just say, okay, that's probably the truth. If you guess right, you actually get points. And as the points accumulate, you actually gain levels in the game and begin to rank up. Now, ranking up will give you different abilities. Sometimes when you rank up, they'll give you an additional
intuition point. Now, what intuition points allow you to do is during an interrogation, let's say, for example, if you're not sure if they're telling the truth or they're lying, you can use an intuition point to do a couple things. You can either eliminate one of the three answers. So, okay, eliminate one, and all of a sudden the lie will go away. So now you know, okay, there was no evidence. So either I can doubt them or I can say that, okay, they said the truth. Or there's actually another intuition option if you're connected to Xbox Live or the PlayStation Network, where you can actually poll the people who've played the game before, and it'll tell you overall what the most popular answer was by anyone who's been asking this question before in the game. And most of the time, if you go with what they said the most popular answer was, you're going to get it right. So intuition points are really important, especially when you're in tricky areas of the game, and you really need to want to get the right answer, and you really don't have enough evidence or you're not sure of yourself. Now, to be completely honest, the interrogation system in the game really isn't that important. As much as they try to make it seem like it's an integral part of the game and there's all this revolutionary technology that they use to do facial scans and everything for tells, regardless of whether or not you actually do well in an interrogation or not, regardless of if you even do well at a case or not, you can completely blow every question, miss half the evidence, somehow you're still going to stumble to the end of the case, and the game's going to continue on. You can't fail the game, you know what I mean? So really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad at the game. Now, obviously, the goal is to do well, but the game's going to continue on whether or not you do well or not. So there's really no advantage besides maybe fleshing out a little bit more of the story or a little bit more of what's going on to really getting really good interrogations done. And I think that's one of the major flaws of the game. If there's no risk-reward, what's the risk if you screw up? Sure, there might be a reward, but what's the risk? If there's no risk, then who cares? Who cares if you even do well on any interrogation? And sure, you might try, but it sucks when the real goal is to just blunder your way through the game until you finally get to the end and not have to worry about ever losing in the game, per se. So I do think that's one of the major flaws of the game. Outside of the interrogation and the investigation, looking for clues, there is some more gameplay. There's the driving, obviously. And one thing I do want to tell everyone, this game is not Grand Theft Auto. A lot of people thought this was going to be an open-world 1940s game, and that's why it was going to be so good. It's really not like that. Yes, it is an open-world game, but there's almost nothing whatsoever to do outside of just doing your main mission line in this game. If you're not doing a main story mission, the only things that there's randomly phoned in calls all around LA, and you can go to those calls and do mini side missions, okay? And most side missions are very, very short, and they consist of one of three things. You're either going to shoot a bunch of criminals who are robbing a bank, you're going to chase down a criminal who's trying to run away from you, or you're going to have a high-speed chase, car chase, trying to stop a criminal who's running away from you in a car. And for the most part, that's it. There's no other side missions in the game. There's no real variety in the missions. You're going to be doing one of those three mission types. The only reward for doing those missions is more experience points, which are going to allow you to level up and get more intuition points, and so on and so forth. There are a couple other things to do in the game. There's some, they call them hidden cars, and what they are unique cars that you can find in the game, and once you do, you unlock them. And once you find all the cars, you get a trophy or an achievement for it. Not that that's any big deal. Also, as you level up, you unlock different outfits for yourself. So that is kind of a neat thing. You know, you do well in an interrogation or two, and all of a sudden you have a nice snazzy new suit that you can wear around for the rest of the game. That could be seen as a plus, but again, it's not anything necessary to actually beating the game. The combat in the game, meaning the shooting itself, is extremely reminiscent to Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption. It's that same auto aim, just hit the trigger. Oh, you're going to aim for the guy, pop him once. You know, he's down. Now go next to the next guy, pop, pop, pop. And it's all auto-adjusted. There's really no manual aiming needed here. And therefore, it's pretty much, it reminded me extremely of Grand Theft Auto 4, that aspect of the gameplay. Story-wise, the game is pretty interesting, okay? There is actually an underlying story that's running through the whole game, which at first doesn't seem to make any sense. It doesn't seem to have any relevance. It's about Cole Phelps when he used to be in the armed forces, and you really struggle at the beginning of the game to wonder why are they showing you this, who are half these characters. But then as the game continues, you actually meet many of these characters and you understand how they're all linked together and actually lead into one large big picture story that you weren't aware was there when you first started playing the game. Another neat thing is that a lot of the cases at first seem unrelated, but then later on they end up actually being very, very related, and I don't want to spoil anything, but some of the twists when it comes to these cases can be really cool. And I thought that one particular string of cases, the homicide string of cases, are the best in the game. A+, like very interesting cases, and they are probably the best part of the game is when you're during that part of the game. Unfortunately, that's actually in the first half of the game. My gripes with the gameplay is very repetitive. Let's put it that way. You know, when I played Red Dead Redemption last year, sure, a lot of the stuff is repetitive, but I never felt bored. You know, I never felt like, oh man, this is just dragging on too much. You know, just end it here, or why do I have to do the same thing over and over? I never felt that way when I was playing Red Dead Redemption. I did feel that way a lot when I played LA Noire. Once you do your 6th or 7th case, you're like, man, I just gotta go to another crime scene, look for clues, interrogate someone, maybe chase someone. Then it's gonna be another case. I have to investigate for clues. I have to interrogate someone, maybe chase someone. Then there'll be another case. I have to investigate for clues. And it's that same formula over and over and over and over with pretty much no breaks whatsoever. And because of that, a lot of people, including myself, felt that this game was very repetitive. If you like that gameplay, then you probably think this game is A+, AAA amazing. If you actually get bored of that gameplay, as I started to while I was playing this game, then it can actually not seem as, you know, perfect as other people are saying this game is. One thing that I have to say is that the motion capture technology is interesting. I think that it's cool that they did it. I don't honestly think it added anything to this game. A lot of the times, you cannot tell if the person is giving a tell or not. It's just very hard to figure it out. And there's some people who, like, they'll give you your answer, yes, I was there. And you see how late that reaction was that I just did? But that's exactly what they'll do in the game. So they'll say, yeah, I was there. And you'll say, oh, that was true. And then all of a sudden, then they give their tell after you've already said it was true. And you're wrong. And you're like, what the fuck, man? You know, like, that's really annoying. How long do you expect me to sit here and fucking wait to see if this guy's going to give his tell or not? And other times, it's just really confusing. There's some people in the game who look like they're giving tells and they're not. And it's just really a mess at some points during these interrogations. So it's fun to a point. But then it kind of gets ridiculous when they expect you to know all these, you know, like, I'm not a fucking mind reader. There's no way I would have known some of this stuff. And then later on in the game, you actually start finding so many clues that if you go to call someone out on a lie, sometimes it's really confusing what clue you should even use to call them out. And so you might pull out the wrong clue, and the game says, nope, you fucked up. And next thing you know, you're like, oh, now I missed out on getting that experience point because, you know, the game was being stupid about it. Now, in the game's defense, it's long. The game is anywhere from 17 to 20 hours long, depending on if you actually focus on those side mini missions that I had mentioned. And the overall arcing story is a very interesting story, which is no surprise. Team Bondi and Rockstar both worked on this game. Team Bondi is this game studio that's out of Sydney, Australia. Just so everyone knows, Rockstar did have influence on this game. Did Rockstar actually develop a lot of this game? No. But they did have creative control over it. So for someone to say, oh, well, this wasn't really a Rockstar game, it's a Team Bondi game, that's not really true. It really was. They did work together to make this game. So I hate that misinformation that people spread and say that it was all Team Bondi or, oh, that's a Rockstar game. Well, not really. It's actually more of a collaborative effort between the two studios. So overall, the game has an arcing story that's very similar to the traditional Rockstar story. It doesn't necessarily have the ending you're expecting. You could get to know and like some of the characters, even though maybe they're not the most clean and, you know what I mean, squeaky clean people. And it does have this kind of noir atmosphere. If anything, the best thing about this game is the story, hands down. It's almost like you want to just fudge yourself through the investigations and through the interrogations so you can finally get to the overlapping story, the overarching story, and get to the bottom of what's really been going on throughout the course of the whole game. So, overall, what do I have to say about LA Noire? I think that it's an interesting experiment. I think that the motion capture technology is impressive, but doesn't necessarily add too much to the game or the gameplay of the game. I really do think that a lot of people were expecting more. They were expecting this to be the next Red Dead Redemption or the next Grand Theft Auto, and it really doesn't live up to those expectations. Now, maybe it's unfair to have those expectations to begin with. I mean, no one really said that this was going to be that kind of a game, and it really doesn't turn out to be that kind of a game. But for me, the reason I didn't necessarily fall in love with this game was the repetitive nature of the cases. Every case is pretty much the same. Again, you go, You look for clues, you find the clues, you get suspects, you interrogate the suspects, you accuse or try to figure out who did the crime, and then the case ends and you go to the next one. And that's pretty much it, except of course there's story thrown in between there that's really interesting. So I actually had 2 DLCs that off the way the DLCs work in this game, to explain it, if you have the DLCs, you can enter them right away, and during the course of the campaign playthrough, you can actually have those DLCs inserted as extra cases so you can get extra experience points. For me, I couldn't do it, and the reason was during the time period that this game was new, the PlayStation Network was down, and I bought the PS3 version, and therefore, by the time that the PlayStation Network was back up, I'd already been very close to the end of the game, if not beaten the game, and there was really no reason for me to do the DLCs. After I beat the game, I really had no desire to go play the DLCs because I knew they're going to be the same damn thing. You're going to go to a crime scene, look for clues, yada, yada, yada. It's the same gameplay over and over and over. And so, for me, that is a major flaw of this game. I think that other games from Rockstar have done way better. And I think that Rockstar really, what they should have, if this game had free roam and a lot of side missions like a Grand Theft Auto, like let's say not only were there just these random missions that you did through the city, but what if there was a gang storyline where you're trying to break up a gang and you constantly run into them and you meet the characters and things like Grand Theft Auto does, those kinds of side missions. I think this game would have been way better, but just being limited to doing very small mini missions that really don't reward you or give you anything for it besides a couple experience points, and the fact that really you're just stuck in this formula of the same gameplay over and over, it's a letdown. And for me, I think this game was a letdown. I was expecting more from it than I got out of it, and I really think that they could have done a better job if a little bit more time was put into the game to put some more free roam aspects, to put more side missions and things into the game and give it a little bit more variety. So for me, I do not by any means think this game is a bad game. I think it's a classic Rockstar game. In that vein, you know when you get one of these Rockstar sandbox style games that you're going to have a nice long story. You're going to get your money's worth hour-wise of gameplay. And yeah, 20 hours, it's pretty good for a $60 game. And I think that there is quality there. I just think that they really did miss the mark with the actual investigation gameplay, and they could have done a little bit better job, especially with some of the interrogations and things that are very confusing. There's really no way to get it perfect every time. There's even some parts, like I said, where it's just super confusing because you have too much information. So, for me, overall, what do I think about L.A. Noire? I think it's a good game. It's not a Game of the Year contender for me, unfortunately. I think they could have done a better job. There's too much repetitive gameplay in the game. I give this game a 7.5. That's my rating for L.A. Noire. It could have been a lot better. I really wished if it had more open world, more side quests, it wasn't as repetitive, I probably would have given it an 8.5 or a 9 because the story excels. But it's just really, as you get further into the game, you just start to feel boredom at the same stuff over and over and over. And that's just it. That's, unfortunately, that's how I feel about the game. So, alright, so that's it for the Hateful Truth for L.A. Noire. I hope that I gave you a lot of information, and now you can make a choice on whether or not you'd like to get this game, if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time for another episode of The Hateful Truth.